You're about to experience a Muddy Boot production. Today on Wardens.
For us, probably the most dangerous part of our job.
I think he could have caught them in a pursuit. Jeepers.
Is it bad?
It's really bad.
Plaintiff thinks he heard a shot from a pistol or rifle right near his front door.
They're hunting on his place with rifles. And there's nothing open for hunting season right now. Robert, got running into you last night? You can just wait and pick up. Thanks. Your appearance date's the 25th of October.
You know what you did wrong? You're before shooting hours. There we go. You want to go to jail, Jay?
The eastern plains of Montana are home to an abundance of wildlife, including pronghorn antelope. A couple of bad winters and disease spreading through the herd has taken its toll on the antelope population. Wide open prairies with low population densities and fewer antelope mean the potential for more violations.
Our antelope rifle season opens tomorrow, and so the whole point of the decoy is to put us as game wardens in the same spot as the wildlife and the violators that are going to start the season early. We generally refer to those type of folks as folks that hunt during closed season, and that's kind of the whole point of this operation.
Operation Antelope Dummy takes place in Region 7, approximately 25 miles southeast of Ashland, Montana. Warden Dawson will be assisted by fellow Warden Troy Hink on this decoy sting.
Where we're at today is actually close to the boundary of two patrol districts with Officer Dawson and myself. Bill's our primary today, and so he's kind of set this decoy operation up. We are actually at the edge of my district. By policy, we have two uniformed officers at all times.
So that we're safe, so the people that are potentially stopping there are safe.
Warden Bill Dawson leads this operation and has been with the Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks Law Enforcement Division for 10 years.
When we're looking for a spot, we're looking for a spot where we can put the simulated wildlife, the decoy, so there's a good backstop, so if a firearm is discharged at it, it's not going to impact or affect anybody that's downrange of the antelope. This has a internal battery and receiver. To receive a signal from the remote receiver, it uses this antenna. It's pretty similar to kind of the way remote-controlled cars and airplanes works. So there's a wire connecting the decoy to this box that contains the battery and the receiver. This decoy has a movable head.
When we set up a decoy, it's usually a fairly dangerous situation for us, probably the most dangerous part of our job. We know we have people with firearms, and generally people we contact are in possession of guns.
We also want the decoy or antelope in an area that it's going to be seen, but it can't be shot from a whole bunch of different directions, a bunch of different angles. We like to minimize that, control that as much as possible.
With two decoys in place, one bedded and the other standing, to add realism to this sting, Wardens Dawson and Hink hide their vehicles in nearby timber and prepare for any eager hunter that may try to fill their tag the evening before the antelope opening.
We have a lot of people who'll be coming into this area to hunt antelope. We expect not heavy traffic, but a fair amount of traffic to this area where people will be camping.
Bill and Troy make a plan, just in case they do get a shooter.
It's shooting whenever you can get back to a vehicle, get back. I mean, if it's before we see the vehicle or I mean.
That truck quite a ways and I can get back.
About an hour later, the first vehicle passes by on this remote country road.
They see it. They're stopping.
Warden Dawson works the controls to move the decoy's head. He watches and waits. This truck moves on, leaving only a cloud of dust.
So you think he could have caught them in a pursuit, Troy?
Coming up on Wardens.
Jeepers. Man, you're so lucky that you didn't have that go through the window.
With a 40% decrease in antelope populations and bad weather predicted for opening day, Warden Bill Dawson is running a decoy sting the evening before the opener.
Our antelope rifle season opens tomorrow, and so the whole point of the decoy is to put us as game wardens in the same spot as the wildlife and the violators that are going to start the season early.
Not all hunters break the rules, and the honest ones, well, they just pass on by. Warden Troy Hink assists in this operation.
We set this decoy up in hopes that anybody who would be shooting real wildlife will take the simulated wildlife instead, and we can catch them in that violation.
Warden Troy Hink has been with the Montana Fish, Wildlife and Parks Law Enforcement Division for 2 years and works in Region 7.
I worked as a biologist before I became a game warden, and I was operating law check stations collecting biological samples.
Wardens Hink and Dawson waited out for more hunters to arrive in the area. Not long and dust is in the air with another vehicle making its way towards their location. This truck doesn't even tap the brakes.
I don't even think they saw him. There might be another one behind. Couldn't even tell where the license plates were from. The first one was a Montana vehicle. So what we're trying to accomplish here is tomorrow is the opening day of our rifle antelope season. And every year we have the occasion of having to investigate after the fact hunters that have opened the season too early. And this is something that is unfair to those that put in their time scouting and waiting for the season to open and do things by legal means. What we're doing here is attempting to catch those guys that are opening the season a little early and putting everybody on the same playing field. So.
Hunters know that wardens run decoy stings, which often deter would-be poachers. For Montana wardens, no shooters or rule breakers is a successful outcome of the sting. "250 miles to the northwest, near Cascade, Montana, Warden Bryan Golie has just received a potential trespassing and poaching call.
Okay, I just got a call from the Sheriff's Department in Cascade County. A landowner called in and stated that there was a little red, I think he said Honda Civic with 41 county plates. And it's got kids in it, I guess. I don't know what they mean by kids, probably young people, you know, who knows how old they are. They're hunting on his place with rifles. And there's nothing open for hunting season right now for rifle. They could be shooting gophers. I don't know. It didn't sound like it. And this, I know this landowner pretty well. He would not call if they were just shooting gophers. So we're out of cell coverage right now. So we're trying to get to where we got cell coverage and I can find out more about what's going on. Because I got messages on my phone and I know that's what it's about. So got a game warden, 2 game wardens coming from the other side. on the east side of this vehicle. We'll be on the west side of it, and hopefully there's only one turnoff. If we can get there before they do, then we'll have that vehicle pinched in on a county road.
Coming up when we return.
I think he's looking out in this field, the glass at this, to see what's out there. Seeing if the elk are out there.
40 miles southwest of Great Falls, Montana, Warden Bryan Golie patrols the Cascade District.
Goes from the Rocky Mountain front almost to Great Falls. It includes the Dearborn River, the Missouri River, part of the Smith River, and Holter Lake are the major drainages that we'll be driving through today.
Warden Bryan Golie has been with the Montana Fish, Wildlife and Parks Law Enforcement Division for 16 years, and he works in Region 4. Warden Golie is responding to a call reporting a possible trespass and illegal hunting violation. While en route, he makes a call and finds out everything is A-OK.
It went from having guns hunting illegally to it's his neighbors and they're all right bow hunting. So and sometimes that's how calls turn out, just the way it goes, you know what I mean? So it got us up and running real quick.
As the sun goes down in the west, Bryan receives another call.
So we're driving up to a vehicle versus a deer, evidently, and the deer is supposed to be still in the road. And we'll get up here, see if there's any injuries, make sure the deer's out of the road because traffic's going pretty fast. And we'll just check them out, make sure they're all right, and then the highway patrol can come and investigate to see do a crash report. Oh, there it is. Let me grab it real quick. Wow.
Warden Golie quickly removes the deer from the southbound lane on Interstate 15, approximately 6 miles north of Wolf Creek.
Hoofta. Hi. Yeah, you guys can go.
Okay, thank you
Yeah,
very much.
highway patrol's on the way.
I haven't looked at the front of it yet, so I probably will cry.
Hear that elk?
Yeah.
They've been doing that down here.
Those guys.
They're all around us.
The highway
Yeah.
said that they'd be here less than 10 minutes.
Okay, well, we'll wait.
Thank you so much.
Jeepers.
Is it bad?
It's really bad.
Well, you know, it jumped on it came across
see that.
and landed right on my car. It didn't, you can see I
Yeah.
didn't really hit it. It landed on me. My airbag didn't even come out because I
Really?
think
Because it was over the
impact-
top of the
Because
bumper.
I think the impact was here.
Man, you're
and
so
not here.
lucky that you didn't have that go through the window.
I know that, and that's why I'm
Yeah.
not, I think I'm not so freaked out. But I called
I had
my,
this-
I called my insurance already. They're sending a tow truck.
Yeah.
And I called my sister. She's coming to get
Okay, and where's she at?
me. She's in Helena.
Okay.
I moved to Helena, but I'm working in Great Falls.
Yeah, she'll have to go all the way down the interstate to Craig like we did before she can come back.
Because I didn't know quite where I was. Because you know when you drive
Yeah.
this a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I was singing.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
well, I'm
enjoying
glad you didn't
myself.
hit an elk, because that would have been way worse.
I know.
Okay,
Well,
let
he
me.
really hit me.
I see that. Yeah, you're very lucky.
There's more radio activity as Bryan waits for a state trooper to arrive.
Response 4521 Dearborn Canyon near the Diamond Bar X. Complainant thinks he heard a shot from a pistol or rifle right near his front door. Unknown who it was, possibly his name is John. Unknown if there's any property damage.
Oh, it's not a poaching call. I don't know what's going on. That didn't sound good, though.
The state trooper arrives on scene and Warden Golie moves his rig out of the way.
So here you go. We're gonna get out of your hair. Okay. Thank you, sir. We dug the deer out. There's big bull elk out here breathing, so it's a beautiful night out there.
Great.
See you later, ma'am.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
You be careful, all right? Yeah, so we just waited for the highway patrol. They showed up. We turned it over to him. We got a tow truck coming to get her and the car out of here. So Deer's off the road, everybody's okay, nobody got hurt, so that's definitely a good thing.
When we return, it's back to the Region 7 Rifle Antelope Open. Most of eastern Montana is wide open prairie, and human population is low until the hunting season arrives.
Work out of the Region 7 area. You know, what we got here is opener of Antelope. We're going to be doing a lot of patrol, and it's one of the busier times for this district. You know, a lot of wide open country here north of Hysham and Forsyth. Not a lot of people around as far as ranches and whatnot. A lot of big country. People get to thinking that it's all wide open. Sometimes they get to thinking they can do whatever they want.
A storm has rolled over the hills for opening morning while Warden Matt Hagedorn makes his way to a popular antelope area, a ranch that offers public hunting. Matt is patrolling the Forsyth district of Region 7 in southeastern Montana.
Yeah, here north of Forsyth and Hysham, in this country, you know, this district they say is, I've never counted, it's over 3,500 square miles.
Warden Hagedorn checks several hunters while working on a county road that passes through a private ranch open to public hunting.
My name's Matt, just out checking licenses. You guys got yours handy? Thank you. Robert, did I run into you last year?
Yeah.
Yeah? Were you guys on that back road back?
Yeah, the kid was in the back.
Yeah.
We pulled over and said, where did you come from? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's a hunter's responsibility to know the rules and regulations, and trespassing can be a problem in the wide open country. Warden Hagedorn rolls up on a hunter about to take a shot at an antelope.
Unless he doesn't have permission here. This guy did it all right. Got off the road, out of the vehicle, laid down, got a good rest. Just one of those deals. That was a long shot. No, that was probably a 300-yard shot.
Hagedorn moves in to check this hunter's license and to see if he has permission.
Well, I got to ask the question. Got permission for this? Okay. Where you're at here is not leave. A lot of the violations we get this time are, you know, just basic stuff. Hunting without permission, shooting from the road. You know, with all this wide open country, people think that there's nobody around, nobody watching them. And some people just think that it's all public if it's not fenced.
Warden Hagedorn double checks land ownership with a GPS and county plat book.
That's the thing with trespass, you want to be absolutely sure where you're at, so you're not citing people for trespassing when they're actually not. What we're going to do is I'm going to cite you for ill permission to hunt, and that's going to be a $135 fine. All right, well, I'll go fill that out, and I'll come back and
I'm looking forward to
visit with you. You can just wait in your pickup. Thanks.
A trespassing citation is issued. In Montana, if you choose to pay on the spot, you're admitting to the charge and no court appearance is necessary.
A little bit of excitement
to it. It's my first problem in 35 years.
Is it?
So,
well, good to hear. Sorry that it had to be today. All right, pretty basic. Rosebud County Justice Court. Your appearance date's the 25th of October.
Right now.
Okay, you're gonna pay right now?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the sooner I forget about this, the better.
Sure.
Lesson learned.
You gonna do cash?
Yes, sir.
You got 135 even? All right.
Exact change is required when paying in the field for violations, but a few counties, they may accept credit cards.
If you look on the bottom right-hand corner of that,
Yes.
On the front.
Okay. I don't have my glasses, so
Okay. I wrote 135 cash in there. That's your receipt.
Okay.
So if if for whatever
No
reason,
repercussions on this, done deal.
right, 100, 20, 30, 5 in cash.
I'm gonna starve on the way home, you understand that?
Okay.
I had to borrow money to pay that.
All right. Well, sorry to hear that. Have a better day, sir.
Yep.
All right.
That's the way it has to be.
Yeah. Yeah. Drive safe. Yeah, and even though things aren't fenced, it's still all the responsibility of the hunter to know where you're at and to know what place you're hunting on. There's a lot of different resources. You know, you can get those little land ownership booklet maps. You can get GPS that have land ownership on them, and just knocking on doors too.
Next week on Wardens, things can go wrong at a moment's notice that can forever change a person's life.
Find us on Facebook.
Think you could have caught them in a pursuit? Son came out to visit, and him and Jimmy went up over the ridge.
Oh, yeah.
I got bum legs, so.
Yeah, and even though things aren't fenced, it's still all the responsibility of the hunter to know where you're at, to know what place you're hunting on. There's a lot of different resources. You know, you can get those little land ownership booklet maps.